Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you all. Oh, I need to switch the title of this, but I will after this live stream. I thought we would talk about something interesting. One of my friends here and people that come to visit me suggested how to reserve rainwater. So I like taking suggestions from people that come to. I think it was Kathleen that did it. Kathleen Elliott gave me that, but I'm not positive. Subjects to discuss. And I kind of like always starting my live stream with a discussion on something related to gardening, something that we can all learn together with. So again, I'm repeating how to reserve rainwater. And, anybody that can't make it here, I see the comments after. If anybody rewatches my live stream and leaves a comment, I will answer your comment because I do appreciate that. If you can't make it to watch it or rewatch it, it's great because I see the comments on my channel. So I could give it a couple minutes to see if anybody's coming, but that's the subject for today, and then I'll get into more with it later. But we'll discuss other things. But I just thought it was kind of cool. I plan on doing it. I don't know what system I want to use. Depends on how much money you have to do these systems. But I was just going to do a rain barrel, and as simple as a rain barrel. Let's see if I can grab it. Thank you for the like. I'm going to grab a picture of a rain barrel to show you what I'm talking about. But this is kind of the thumbnail that's on here is pretty elaborate kind of system. But this is all a system to do with collecting rainwater. And I guess you could add that into if you were building a new house. Look at it. It's all solar. The ceiling, I should say the roof is solar. I can't even talk this morning. The roof is solar. You have the little, greenhouse beside the house. All of it's underwater, like attached to everything. It's just amazing, the system on this house. I just thought it was like a future house, and I like the look of this. But anyways, right now I'm going to give you a dark screen, and we're going to pull up a rain barrel, what I was talking about, the most easiest way to collect rain. Let's see if I can find one. Hi, I was waiting to be seconds, almost a minute now. Everyone's slow today. Yeah, everyone's slow today? Absolutely. It is slow. It's okay. I figured if anybody rewatched my stuff, that would help me out anyways. I'm trying to find some more systems, but let me see. I know I had a rain barrel here. I was saving pictures so I wouldn't take forever finding pictures. But it looks to me that I gotta find it because there's other more elaborate systems to simple system. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna Google it now. I'm gonna find a rain barrel image. There we go. Oh, some of these are really pretty looking too. I mean, that's kind of my style. Make it look pretty. But anyways, here's a good system. Now I got all kinds of rain barrels. This is going to be cool. I can pull up, which I love to show pictures. Oh, that's okay. You're going to do stuff and listen? I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jinto. You got to do what you got to do, and I know how to talk. talk and talk. Anyways, you might not see it, but if anything interests you, you can look on the screen or just rewatch it. I guess that's what I'm going to say. So this is what I'm going to say. This is what I wanted to start out with. I do want at least a rain barrel, but there's really cool systems to do. And I imagine there's so much water lost that you can actually recycle it. So good for your garden especially. But I want to get into some notes about how long you can keep rainwater, which I found was interesting too, because it gets stagnant. Yeah, you're trying to get in the mode, are you? Aha! Anyways, there's my rain barrel picture for you, but I'm going to go into different ones. Are you trying to get in the mood? I'm going to just throw some, since it's slow, I'm going to get some inches, but I have some little notes here that I want to bring up to do with how to reserve rainwater. I think with the upcoming things going on, you never know the way to look at. This is even cool. Sorry, I am really getting into this stuff. I want to show you what they did here. This is simple as switching a garbage can around, and actually, like, I'm so impressed with this one. Look at me. I'm like, sorry, Into, I love you, but when I get involved with in the mode or the mood or whatever you want to call it, I really get like hyped up about it, and so. Finding these pictures of rainwater things, they're giving me ideas in my head for next spring. Or you could actually start collecting now, but it's going to freeze where I live. Hopefully I have a picture of this one. I think this is really cool. It looks like they made this up from a garbage pail, but maybe not. Maybe it's as simple as you could make it up from a garbage pail. Like open up the lid, and then you can connect a little top to the bottom of it. This is all possible. I'm making a homemade one for fairly cheap. That's what I'm going to show this picture here. I like that one. You know, like I said, I'm going to go show you elaborate systems too. But for those of you who don't have a lot of money, this is kind of a good way to start. Hey, vegan, good morning. I'm waking you up a little bit? That's good. Good morning, vegans in town, guys. Welcome. Thank you. It says 5 people listening, 3 thumbs up. So that system's really cool. I love it. And actually, I think I'm going to open this one up a little more because I want to show you the bottom of this. Let me take this off. See, you have a hose that comes off of it. I'm going to shrink this. You have a hose that comes off of it. And then you grab the hose for your little, watering can. I love it. I really, this is something I like. This is probably something I can afford to get a garbage pail with a good lid. I don't know about the part of the hose connecting on the side, but I think you could design something fairly easy. You could probably put a top, if you're careful and seal it right, you could put a top on the bottom of a garbage pail. And you could make a hole in the lid, and voila, for a couple bucks. Let me see what else I got. And here's the one I was going to buy, but these are pretty expensive. But I do like it. I like the look of it. And, it's not all about looks, but if you're kind of decorating your house and you want something to fit in your house, well, you don't want it gaudy looking, I guess, is what I want to say. But this is a nice looking barrel, too. I have so much other points to talk about, but I want to show some ideas of the cheaper way of collecting water right now. Now the other systems are so complex that I won't even understand. I took pictures of them, but I went, okay, I'm gonna have to go to school to study these systems. They're a lot of work for the other water systems that I'm gonna show you after. Hey, Native Indian, it's good to see you too, doll. How's the family? Welcome. You are always welcome to my live streams, buddy. And it's okay because everybody's always welcome back. Whenever I don't see you for a while, you come back, welcome back. I always say no guilt channel here. So when you come, you're always welcomed. And if you come all the time, that's fantastic. You come whenever, that's fantastic either way. So thank you. Native, do you know much about watering systems? That's what I wanted to talk about. But right now I'm hooked up in the design of rain barrels. I think, I don't know, I just get a kick out of them. These rain barrels are cool because they are expensive, but they're already designed with the tap at the bottom. So it's simple as the water goes down into the top, and then you just kind of, take your water from there. The only thing that's weird about it, this one sits low because you want to get most of the water, but it's awkward. I would think it's awkward to get to the, I'm trying to figure how does that work? You're going to fill a container to water your plants, and it's only like a few inches from the bottom, the top part of this. How the heck? You have to put a flat pail or something flat to gather your water, to pour it out, to water your plants. But there is other systems, like this barrel. At least this barrel makes sense to me. Now this definitely makes sense to me. I like this one because the top's further up, but they also have a drainage system on the very bottom of this barrel. I like this one. Let's see if I can show this one. I like this system here. Hi, studio. Welcome. Yeah, I was watching and listening. I'm going to grab... No, I guess that's the same one. I didn't really pay attention to this one. This one's got the top on top. But I'm going to show you the one I was talking about. I didn't like that one because it's like really, the top is way too low on this one. I think that's weird. It's even showing, here's a picture of it showing how it works. Save. All right, let me grab this picture here. But I just was looking at some of them, and the tops look way too low for this. Oh my goodness. All right. And basically, this is what it does. Like, the water's going to pour in the very top of it. And there's the picture I want to show. There's the water's going to pour in the very top of it. I am going to get past the water barrels, but it just amazes me, you know. And here's another one showing basically you're going to throw the lid back on after it rains. But other ones have constant holes that are open at the top, like this one. Oh. All right. Oh, do you? That's a good one. Use your pond as a water reservoir. That's right. Hey, Sonia. Good morning, doll. Good morning, studio. Good morning, Sonia. You guys meet each other. Please do so if you want to. Good with me. All right. So, because I don't say it all the time. All right. Where is the one I want to... then it kind of oh, here it is. This is the one, another one of the top. I'm kind of showing you what this one looks like. So many designs of rain barrels. Oh, that's a really good one. I like it. I like the fact of if you have different sources. If you have a pump and you can pump it into, as long as it's healthy water, like that leads me to another, I want to say another subject in itself. Okay. So let me lead into this. How long can rainwater be stored in tanks? Okay. And that was a question. And it said, my question is for how long can rainwaters be stored in such tanks? Will it be safe for watering purposes after 3 months or more months? What can be done to keep collecting water good for extended periods of time? So the answer was, as far as plants go, forever. For indigestion by humans, 2 years is tops, as long as a quarter of a cup of bleach has been added to that amount, a 3 by 3 by 3 feet. The chlorine evaporates rapidly when the tank is open to the air or water is drawn off and allowed to sit before drinking. Plants do not worry about disease and digestion disorder. If the water collected inside used for a few months, I would drain it and clean the tank and add fresh water, a bit of bleach, and it will be fine for both human and plants, just in case humans needed the water as well. Okay, so I don't know about drinking bleach, but anyways, I guess that's what I'm trying to say, that basically I knew that you could not keep water for long. It's going to go rancid. So they're saying that to add a little bit of a bleach, a quarter cup of bleach for a 3 by 3 by 3, and the water should remain good. Even for plants, I don't think it's a good idea to keep water for like past 3 months. It's going to be bad. So, and you're eating the plant, so I can see that wouldn't be really a good idea. That's what I wanted to point out, how long to keep it. And according to them, they recommend a quarter cup of bleach. Good morning, Wisdom. Hello, my friend. How are you this fine morning? As we talk about rainwater, and if anybody wants to throw suggestions out, which you are, like Studio says, I use my pond as a reservoir. I think it's great. I use lake water for my plants once a week. Fantastic. See, we're reserving water. I think it's great. Yeah. If you boiled it, you get a lot of the toxins out of it, right, Native? For humans, long term, if you boiled it before drinking. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't want people to, rainwater, I would never drink it anyways directly, but even for plants, though, I'm going to be careful of what I'm watering my plants with. You're talking about you're eating a plant. So whatever it's saying, plants aren't affected, but you're affected by the plants that you eat. And if the plants aren't healthy that you're eating from, you're going to get sick too. So that's my kind of thought of being careful of how you keep rainwater, and how it's stored, which is the same, and stuff like that. All right, so there's other things that I read here. How to store rainwater. Of course, we're just discussing that right now, but I want to put rainwater harvesting is collected runoff from a structure or other impervious surface in order to store it for a later use. Oh my God, I can't talk today. Traditionally, this involves harvesting the rain from a roof. The rain will collect in gutter that channel the water into a downspout and then into some sort of storage vessel. What is the best way to collect rainwater? And they're going to say, they give you suggestions on rain barrels, rain collective system, rainwater chains, rainwater tarp, rainwater gardens, plastic lined pond. Install a cistern. I don't know what that is, CISTER, to help water your garden. A green roof, which is really cool. I mean, if I had the money, I think I'd make everything green, really. But I don't, but it would be a good idea. While useful for many things, rainwater is not as pure as you think it might be. So you can't assume it's safe to drink. Rain can wash different types of contaminants into the water you collect. For example, and they're going to say bird poop on your roof could be up in your water barrel or tank. So always, be careful where you're getting the water from. It's true, you're going to have all that stuff in there, contaminants to the water. Is rainwater healthy to health? Sorry, we were just talking about that, Wisdom. It wouldn't be healthy to drink directly from it, but you could boil it like Native Indian was saying, and kill all the toxins out of it. That's what we're talking about. Plus, they're recommending you put some bleach in the water. Even, it's not a bad idea to put the bleach part first as far as the plants, because you're going to kill all kinds of bacteria and then water your plants. I don't know if I'd still drink the rainwater added with bleach. I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable. But then we drink a lot of city tap water, and I know there's pumps and filters to clean out the water. But do we really know how clean that tap water is? Not really. You're not paying attention to all that. All right, so let's see what else I got. How can we save rainwater in the rainy season? And there we go. Other suggestions, like they said, direct rainwater off of roofs, make a roof garden, set bowls to collect water in different locations, make a rain saucer, which I'm not sure what that is, place out items that need to rinse. Actually, you want to know something? This is another thing. Rainwater is not just about washing. I actually wash clothes sometimes with it. I mean, I might put it back in the washing machine, but I'm going to give you an example. If you have something, and actually this worked really well when I was camping, I learned this. So let's say you have a white sweater or white shirt, and you put a bunch of soap on it, and you let the rain rinse your sweater off and let it sit for days. The sun will bleach your sweater white again, and technically all that rain will wash all the stains so good that my sweater looked amazing by leaving it out, letting the rainwater just keep constantly pouring on it. It got the stains out of my sweater. It did it great, and it bleached it white again because of the sun. So that's what I'm going to tell you. All right, you guys are all happy meeting each other. That's fantastic. What else do we got here? Well, it says, how can I use rainwater at home? Drinking and cooking. Rainwater can actually be very high quality water for human consumption. There you go. It says bathing and laundry. I did do that. Flushing toilets, which actually I have done that before. We had a thing where we're talking about the environment and how could you do things. Actually, and one of the things that I did was when I took a bath, instead of dumping all the water, I guess that's a totally different live stream, but I would actually use some of that to use in the toilet, or I watered my plants with bath water because it's not going to hurt. It's soap. So I literally did some of that. We were doing this thing where I worked at, and they're saying, how can you, do things in the environment to help out. It was a thing that we had to do, and and as far as green things, like instead of getting bottled water, have a recycled glass, like a glass you use all the time. So I did. I actually used bath water for lots of things instead of just letting it go down the drain. I actually used it for things. I haven't done that lately, but I have. Watering lawns, gardens, houseplant, composting. Yeah, you need a little bit of water in your compost too, if it hasn't been raining in it. Water for wildfire. Wow, water for wildlife, pets, or livestock. Outdoor ponds and water features, and rinsing vegetables. You can rinse them with it, but then again, I would probably do other water over top and rinse it again. Or hi, Dave. Good morning, Dave. I would not trust the rainwater. Boil it first. I can see machines called airplanes up there more and more. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I don't think that I wouldn't use it directly, or even I'm just saying to rinsing clothes and stuff like that. It's not going to hurt you. To rinse clothes with it, water your plants. I don't think that's going to be. I can darken the septic system when used often. I can darken the septic system when used often. You can darken the septic system. Good morning, Dave. Hope you're well. If you want to add your comments to do with, we were talking about, somebody had let me how to reserve rainwater, and I get a little bit of talking about it. That it's recommended that you shouldn't drink it directly. Probably boiling is probably the best. I agree with you, killing all the toxins. But anyways, it's just out there, a discussion of whatever you think, and you just throw it in there. And now, so I throwed a bunch of rain barrels, okay? Kind of, and basically who's not familiar with it, you're going to, there's spouts to pour it in, or there's rain barrels and then you put the lid on after. That's the rain barrel system. And then I have other things that a little more intricate with using ABS piping for collecting water. Let's see some systems that I'm trying to get them right now pulled up for you. I have pictures I was trying to save ahead. Okay, so I got tons of, this is people that did it in their back. In their back, you can see it, there are additions to it. The big square ones. Actually, they were using that for the public garden, which my last video was on public gardens, which I'm going to promote next year, and I'm promoting all about it. So public gardens to help everybody out. If you haven't caught it and saw it, I would appreciate you taking a look at what you think. Actually, that's another system, and I'm going to throw my link in there for the public gardens that I really want to promote for next year. Like, let's see. Well, I was visiting my daughter in Edmonton, Alberta. I came across it, and I knew I've heard of gardens like this, but I never really videotaped one, and I just thought it was really cool. So I'm going to try to find what I'm talking about, and if you get a chance to look at it, I appreciate it, and leave a comment to what you think. I would like to get involved with this a little more next year. It's too late right now. There we go. So there we go. To make water not go stale. Yeah, you could use a fish tank. Right. Right. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, let me find some other systems I want to put on here. All right. Anyways, these big tanks are what they had with the public garden. That's these big clear bins here. What you're seeing, they were there. These ones right here. So I think I didn't notice the top of it. There might be a system where the water, it rains in these bins, but they also have connections to, if they're out, they can bring a thing, put tap water and fill that container up. Right here. That's what, if you watch the video, you'll see that they have these big containers. And I'm gonna find some more images here. Let's see some better systems. Well, they got, like I said, simple to extravagant systems. Here's another pretty simple one, I think. There we go. And let's find some. Trying to find you some really, yeah. I think this is a little more. There's a different system right here, but it looks like it's homemade. Yeah, that makes sense. In China, they stored it for agriculture purposes. Yeah, that it's good. It's good. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't have access to water. Oh my God, there's countries that don't have access to water at all. And that might be their only way of getting water is when it rains. And sometimes some countries it doesn't even rain very often. Well, that's cool. My grandpa uses the big white barrels, and we fill them in Lake Michigan and use it for garden plants. That's cool. Very cool. Let me find some more pictures here. But they had some really good systems here where you're going to filter the water out, and like I said, I'm not high tech here, but here we go. This is one I kind of like too. And this one has a pump, and it has I think it has a filtered system on top of this. Oh, it's tiny. Let's blow it up. So that would be cool if you could collect the rainwater, and then you have a system on it to actually filter the water and make it into clean water. Connected to the main, the main thing, the main barrel or whatever container you're collecting the water in. So many, I could go on and on. There's tons of systems, and some that, you have to be an engineer to figure this out, but I wish if I had somebody locally that knew this, I would actually do an interview with them and see if they could help me build a better system for me. That is cool. Would be perfect for cabins and people off grid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some kind of system there that, as long as you got rain, and there is. I saw YouTube videos, and a guy was building a house, and everything was pretty well solar, or the water was collected like that. They were living like off grid, and it was really cool. See, here is a diagram of kind of what they're showing. It's like I want to say is it cartoon or you'll see what I mean. It's not an actual picture, but it's showing you a different system, how they connected it right here onto the side of the house. I know this is all possible. I'm not an engineer, but I know this stuff, these systems, if you had the money, this would be good. And you're right, I think native, that would be great. If you had a cabin or cabins, and have it separate system to, now you don't even have to worry about water being pumped in off grid. I think it's a great system, actually. Let's see. I'm going to try to find let's see what else I got. I'm going to start talking. I enjoyed what I did, starting to do interviews and talk to different people. It was fun. It was fun. Look at how big this is. Wait until you see this rainwater. This is huge, the amount of storage for farmers. Look at this system. This is like obviously for farmers, but it is huge. The tanks are, look at how big that is for storing rainwater. And for gardens, like I've seen that system too, though. I've seen when on vacation, I was watching the farmers and where they're growing wheat and everything. And they have this machine that's connected to some kind of watering system, which it could be like this. And then it shoots water all over the place, all over the grain, whatever they're growing. It's really cool. So for farmers, this is good. I like the fact because there's areas where farmers that are growing stuff. I would have to gather water for my entire property if I used it for everything. We so rarely get rain. It would take a large storage system too. Yeah, probably, Sonia. It probably would. But if it's worth, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing. If it's possible. I mean, I would do something. What happens if this is the only way you're going to get water? Because you're not close to anything and something happens with the main tap for city or whatever. You need a backup plan. These are, see, I thought this was kind of funny too. This is a, hi, King. King, how are you doing, doll? Welcome to my live stream. This is kind of again, this would remind me of a cabin. If you had a cabin, it looks like a cabin, and the water how it's draining in, and they're sitting it higher. Yeah, there's like tons of these are barrel ones, but it's only what I grabbed, what I could find. I want to show you for like cute decorative purposes. Okay, I think I like this one because it's serving as two things. I just thought this was kind of a cool one, this barrel. So it looks good. It's like more for looking good, having a rain barrel that looks kind of cool. I have to show you. I don't know if they made this. I don't think you can buy it, but it's, and then you put your flowers on the top of it to make it look even cooler. So this is like just for decorative purposes, but I think it's cool. Good morning, everybody. Thank you. If I'm missing anybody, good morning. Welcome to my live stream. And anybody new coming in, we've been discussing how to reserve rainwater, just showing you barrels and different systems. And I don't know if I have tons of elaborate systems, but there is a more elaborate than I probably can show you. You'd have to have an engineer that you could create this stuff. I'm sure you could, where you're collecting the rainwater and an automatic has a filtering system to it so that it's filtered. So now it's become actually healthy water, probably to drink and everything else you could do with it. And locations where you're off grid, like we're talking about a cabin. All right, this one's kind of just, this is the only one that's kind of cute, just because I think if you wanted to, a lot of people are worried about how their place looks on the outside, and they want to make sure, if you have a rain barrel, some of them are awfully gaudy. And of course, I don't know if I can save the picture. I did. I wanted to show you this, but it's not saving for me. Let's try it again. It's not going to work. But anyways, and then there's this. I took pictures. They got pictures of big systems, all different sizes of containers to save water in, like this. Now I'm actually gonna Google something. I want to show you elaborate. All right. Wow, these people aren't kidding. This is huge things right in their backyard. Wow. Wait until you see this. This is huge. And you can tell it's just and they're connected to propane, but definitely this is right in their backyard, this system. Wow. Hopefully I can pull this one up too. Let's see where it is. Yeah, right here. I found this. Look at right in their backyard. You know, they're not messing around here. They are not messing around with this water system. Look at how huge the tanks are in their backyard. And it doesn't even look like that big of a house. The tanks almost look bigger than their house. Well, thanks, Sonia. Thank you for that, guys. I just have to leave for a moment, so I'm going to play a song. I'll be right back. You know, speaking of rain, let me put this one on. This is for, I just want to entertain you just for a second. I'll be right back. Green Garden. I'll be right back. Sorry, I just shut that off abruptly, but I am back, and I just saw something. It was kind of cool, homemade systems they were showing, and I thought this was another idea. Was actually clever. I think I got a couple of pictures for this, but they're kind of they start to explain. Hopefully. Nope. I was trying to find. Sometimes I have no luck and it doesn't save the picture that I want to show. So again, that one didn't show it, but I will grab something I just saw. It was kind of cool too. Here's another one where they put it way far away from the yard. They're 3 block, and they actually kind of decorated their yard with them. This is kind of a cool picture too. In the meantime, I'm trying to get some of these other ideas. The system, they're trying to show you what they did. They designed. And let's try it again. I know I'm going to go under here. Maybe I can find something else. Oh, this is another one. They can kind of line up rain barrels. So I think you could probably... I think this the way this is done. You either... I think it's a system that... Like if you open a tubing all the way to a whole bunch of rain barrels, so as it fills up, it's going to fill up the first, second, third. Hopefully it forces it over. I don't think you got to move the barrels all the time because that would be awfully heavy. But here's a kind of a cheaper system to use with rain barrels. Again, that's only if I can, it saves to me. All right, let's see. All right. No, I'm trying to show you some that are possible to do. Here, watch this one. These are possible to do that won't cost as much, but there's way more elaborate systems. I can't bring them all up. Some of them won't save, so I can't show you. But here, look at this system. I think if you take a look at that, like I don't see between the barrels, but I think that there is. I think maybe behind the back, as the water goes in the one main bucket, I would think it slides over to the other one and the other one. So if it rains really a lot, every single barrel will be filled with water. And then you have a separate sprout to take the water out of each one. Or it looks like a main sprout, actually. It looks like there's a main sprout in front. I thought this was kind of cool, what they built here. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think of that? Good morning. There is Eric Brown in the house. And what we're talking about is different watering systems, Eric. The main subject for today in my live stream is how to reserve rainwater. So that's what we were talking about, how to reserve rainwater. So you like this system, Sonia, this blue one? Like I said, there's ways that you could do it on a cheaper level. This is cute too, actually. I like how we did this one because this makes sense actually how to do this one. This makes a lot of sense. Wait until I show you this. This system is really simple, and I mean, I would hide it. It's not the best looking system, but I definitely like this. This is giving you some ideas how you could do it for yourself. There, let me get this out. Yeah, I hope this one comes up. I want to show you that this system's really cool too. Working on gravity. This makes sense to me. This one makes more sense than what I just showed you because this is working on gravity. And I really think this is kind of cool. Let's see. Right here. See, now that makes sense, right? The one's higher barrel, then it sits low, and these are just a cheap way of doing it, and it's, the foundation bricks for building a house, and 1 level, 2 level, 3, and so it's all going to drip down to the next barrel. I kind of think this is a cheap and cool kind of way to do it. I like the way that one looks. And we have, let's see. This is a system that says rainwater harvesting. And you can see this one's not messing around, this system. They look like they're designed for this, and I think there's probably a filter system in this one. It says rainwater harvesting. And it's obviously you can buy this system from them. Oh, that's not, it makes me download. I can't get access to it. Let's see if I can find what they have. Harvesting rainwater in Texas. So this is what I'm looking for. It's like, and it's plugged in so that it's got tubes and pipes, and I'm thinking this would be really a clean system. And it's got to have a filtering system on this one. Stainless steel, best for rainwater collection. So let's see if I can grab this one. Wow, no rain for the last 2 months. Wow. Sonia, I think this is a good idea for you then. If you haven't had rain for a long time, storing it and for yourself, I don't think that's a bad thing. Because when it rains, it's going to really, if wherever it doesn't rain normally, I think when you get your rain, it's going to have a lot of rainwater. Hey, howdy Velvet. How you doing? And she's saying hi to everybody, and I'm saying hi to her. Greetings, Velvet. All right, so let's see. So have you ever seen any of these systems around your house? Anybody doing this stuff? Here it is. There's the metal. That's the metal one. You're breathing so you can't complain. That's cool. These are like industrial ones that you buy from companies. These metal ones. Because I'm looking at it, and that they're saying, some are saying rainwater harvesting, and they give you a site to go. So these stainless steel things are designed for it. So there's people that, there's kits you can buy. Yeah, definitely not messing around these systems. See, here's a system for watering your plants that they did under the ground. So that's just watering the ground. That's not anything. You're not drinking this, but it's a system that with ABS piping that you're putting things into a container in the rain and the water in the ground, which is cool. It's cool. Good morning, MT. Thank you for joining me. We're going to do the rain barrels, but right now we are. Oh, that's cool. You're installing solar. That's great. Good for you. Well, that's awesome. Like I said, if I could rebuild it and make a greenhouse where everything was, you could do everything in it and you didn't have to worry about being connected to, you'd be off grid. I think that part is really cool. I'm going to go over here and where's the one system I want to see? Okay, that one didn't want to save either. Here's a kind of a cool picture. Let's see. That actually, this is not the, it's a system like this. I was trying to get you an actual picture where people were doing this system, but this is the same thing. This is like showing you how it can work in the ground to water your plants. Rainwater harvesting tank. And there's a design for it. Let me see. It's on the screen. So I think it's kind of cool. By leaving the top of the tank open to infiltration, excess water within the soil profile can be captured for reuse. So they're showing you, so it's got a filtration unit, and the tank is underground. They have a pump somewhere, and overflow to discard or infiltrate system. So this is really cool. It's all underground system. Hey, hi Howie, welcome to my live stream. They make a diverting device designed for gutters. It diverts the first water that comes down in each ring so that hopefully most of the dirt gets diverted before the cleaner water goes to the barrels. That makes sense. That's actually that's very cool, Howie. Or, sorry, Dave, not Howie. Say Dave. Hey, good morning. Thanks, Kathleen. Good morning, doll. So I think this is something, I will deal with this subject again because I think it's really cool. I got to figure out what I want to do too. I do want to do at least a rain barrel to water my plants. I don't have anything like that right yet, but I'd like to design something. And these are systems I'm showing you, from really easy systems and affordable systems to very elaborate systems that you have. Look at this one. This is them digging the system up. This is a picture that is the in-ground tanks, and here we go. This is an elaborate system, but I'm going to show you this picture. As long as it comes up, this is really cool. Let's see. All right, let me see if I can grab it. I mean, this probably costs a lot of money to get it done, but it would be really cool to have it done if you could afford it. I'm hoping. Oh, okay. This is before I show you this one. This is one of the pictures I didn't think I saved. I want to show you. This is kind of like a homemade version. What they're showing you, what you could do, another system, and then I'm going to show you the elaborate system I'm talking about. Let's blow this one up. All right, leave that one up for a second. Okay, I'm hoping to show you this one where they actually are digging the ground and there it is. It's a system that they're putting in. This is the one I want to show you. Okay, let's clean this back one off. Shut that off. But there it is. Look at, see? That's how elaborate systems can be. You know, look at the tanks. Waiting on the tide to change. I want a halibut for making roasts, so large halibut are needed. Wow, halibut, yum. Oh, why didn't that save? Cloudburst rainwater collection. Oh, this is cool, and they're showing you how the system works to water your grass. This is cool. Oh, by the way, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. I just noticed it, but I'm kind of paying attention to the pictures I want to pull up to show you guys. Let's see. Here it is. Because you can see they're testing this system to see if it works before they're going to actually, I want to call backhoe or whatever, bury all this stuff. There's a system right here. They're testing that they're going to run their water sprinkler off to water their grass. Or maybe they're not covering it up. I think maybe it's just the design. Yeah, because the gravel, I don't know. Maybe they're not covering it up. But anyways, they're kind of showing you the system. Kind of cool. Have a good one, Howie, and good luck on finding that halibut. Good luck on finding that halibut for you. Did you say you have you have a system empty? Let me see. You have something like that? Okay, let's see what else I can find here that I think is very cool. Oh, well, this is different. This is what I was thinking, but I think it looked too gaudy. But this is a picture I want to show you that I thought, how can you do water, collect water and water your raised beds? And here they created something. But I think it would be great if it was in a forest and I had a big yard, and the back would be perfect. But for other things, this wouldn't be convenient for me. But I kind of think it's cool, this picture I'm going to show you. All right, just giving you other ideas. If you have big yards, you can do to water your raised beds. See if I can find a system. Yeah, right here. Good. I love it when I get these pictures to show you. There we go. This is the system I want to show you. See, now that's kind of cool. Like if I had like a yard in the back and where it was hiding in the back, now this would be a really cool system. It rains and then you just turn on the tap and you can water your bed individually. I think that's kind of cool. Thanks, Miss Greenthumb. Bye. You too, Wisdom. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. God bless to you. So do you guys like that one? What do you think of this system? I mean, you'd have to have a space for it. But there you go. You could always, like, if you can't bring your tap to your garden, you can bring your rain barrel to your garden. And then all you got to do is, well, you got your natural water right there. But I guess eventually you might have to have a hose if the water doesn't go in. You might have to water it with a hose, but there's your backup. Here, that's just, I like this picture. I'm going to show it because I think it's cool. It's the same idea what we're looking at. And it's called Water Your Garden for Free. So I think this is, hopefully I won't get in trouble for this picture because I liked how it was worded here. Well, the train is going by. It's rattling the house as I find this next picture. I can hear it shake. The train shakes our house when it's going. Oh, let me see. In Arizona, some parts flood irrigate the communities. Yeah, if you could do something with all that, that's sad, Kathleen. Where others need the water, it's too bad you don't have a system to, instead of getting rid of, when it's really flooding areas, have a backup system to store the water in instead of wasting it, and maybe it would stop with so much major flooding. Some kind of system that stores the rainwater instead of having major floods. This is kind of a more simple one, but I like it. But the rain barrels are so expensive. That would be 2, 4, 6 rain barrels. But look at it all. I mean, you don't have to worry about anything. Your water's all there as long as it rains. It's all there, and you can see that big hose that it's coming down from probably their roof. Which I saw one that was really cool on the side of the house. Is this the one I showed? Well, here you go. Here's another one. It's similar looking, but it's not the same one that I've already showed. Let's see, there it is. Is that the one? I don't think it's the same picture, but because it's got some kind of system, a pump connected to these barrels. So I don't think it's the same one I've shown. But nonetheless, cool. Well, and this is a different system on the side. Let's try this one. Interesting. I don't know how they must have a pump on this one, but this is where the barrels are held on the side instead of top the way they are. Interesting. My dog likes carrots. That's good. Carrots are good. All right, where is the last one? Here we go. I'm losing everybody, so I think about an hour about talking about how to reserve rainwater is enough. So you want to talk about something else? But I think this is in times of stuff in the future. I think these are good stuff to learn about and know about. That's what I'm going to say. Oh, let me put that back on. No, that's not going to do. There, put that on for a couple minutes. Yeah, that one's pumped. Wait a minute. How do you take care of the mosquitoes? No, I'm here now. Did you get the pic I sent you? I don't know what that is yet. I haven't really checked any emails, David. Hang on a minute. Let me check. Now the time that I've been doing it for an hour on this. As far as the mosquitoes, Okay, let's see. I think that's going to exist. I don't think there's a way that they're not dealing with that subject. Let's see. So I don't even know how to put that about mosquitoes. If anybody has an idea about this when you're collecting rainwater, and I think that the buckets are sealed, so you're going to get some things, but maybe the way they're sealed, it won't be getting into your system if it's sealed right. But, wait. Let's see if I got something answer for this. Oh. You can use, okay. Now, I'm not sure if I would do this, but it says use about a quarter cup of oil per week. You can use any type of oil, including olive oil. Horticultural oil or dormant oil are also effective for preventing mosquitoes in rain barrels. Netting, fine mesh or netting attached firmly to the barrel keeps mosquitoes out. That is the answer. At least I got an answer for you. Let's see. Let's go back to more intricate what they got here. They said how to keep mosquitoes out of a rain barrel. Cover the barrel and all openings. Empty barrels regularly. Keep the top clear of standing water. Use bacterial larvicides. So they are dealing with it on here. And it even says, okay, there's no ideal treatment to kill mosquito larvae present in rainwater. The two common recognized treatments involve adding chemicals, medical or liquid, paraffin or kerosene to tanks, which defeats one of the advantages of collecting rainwater. But they give you, they said oil. I'm not sure, I don't quite understand that part, but it said use a cup of oil per week. Can use any type of oil, including olive oil. So I'm not sure if that's helpful or not. Yeah, that's what it's saying, to have a fine screen on top of the barrel to prevent them. And David, let me check my mail since I am. Let me go back to my right there. All right, let's go. We were talking about how to reserve rainwater. If you want to throw any ideas out there or bring up things to do with mosquitoes or anything, if we can have a solution for you. But that's what it says, kind of netting, and it also says olive oil and draining quite often. So if you don't have a big, huge system and you're watering your plants all the time, I mean, you're going to drain the water, so make sure you drain it every so often when you think it's been stagnant for too long to get rid of it. I think there was another thing that you could actually add some kind of pump onto it that would kind of put air into the water, and that might prevent mosquitoes. I don't know for sure, but because it's not staying stagnant, and they don't like that. Mosquitoes are more into stagnant waters. All right, I want to go check my mail so I can tell David I seen what he sent me. All right, I have different subjects. They split. Okay, David hasn't seen any live today, but I was wondering if you received that pic. All right, let me get rid of that, David. What pic do you want me to show? Let's see. Green thumb. That's cute. There's a green thumb nursery. He just thought he'd show me a picture of it. All right, David. I guess I could bring that up if I can save it. Give me a second. Okay, let's see. All right, this is what David wanted to show you guys. Okay, I'm going to get off my thumbnail for a minute and open up the picture that David sent me. Hopefully, like I said, it comes out and I can grab it to show you. There you go. right. Oh, it went sideways, David. You must have took it on your phone, because I can't flip it around. So it's sideways, but at least you get the idea what David wants to show. He saw a green thumb nursery. That's what he wanted to show us, or me. There you go, David. There's the picture, guys. That is right. Someone stole your mojo. No, not really. I think that word's been around for a long time, but I don't think it'll be stole my mojo. And anybody could steal anything. If I don't have the rights on that particular name, anybody could do it. So there we go, David. I put your picture out for everybody to see. There we go. Put my thumbnail back on. Okay. Boy, it tells me I got to do my mail. I better check my mail out. Oh, good. I'm glad you're kidding. Good morning, David. Anyways, David, you missed the whole point of today's live stream. How to reserve rainwater. I was shared. No, it's about rainwater today, Dave. It's not about you today, buddy. It's about how to reserve rainwater. Sometimes I have to lead into a main master subject to do with my channel. That's what I'm going to say. It's about a little bit everybody. All right, let's see. That's pretty well. I guess we covered a lot, unless there's any other questions. I'm hanging in here for another 20 minutes. I'll make this a shorter live stream today. So I'm here for another 20 minutes, guys. If there's anything you want to do with that particular subject. I hope it was an enjoyable subject, so I can cross that off the list until next year. Oh, you don't think it's collecting the states? They have 7 solar panels on the roof there. Yeah, I love the look of this picture, Velvet. Yeah. So anyways, I guess I could talk about greenhouses too. Getting ready for the greenhouse, because that's all I can grow with this right now in. So we could talk about a little bit about greenhouses, maybe one of the live streams I'm going to be doing. And is it worth getting a greenhouse? You know, different kinds of greenhouses. I know it's worth getting. I'm speaking on it. Was the best thing I ever did last year, is getting a greenhouse and having it indoors. It doesn't take up much space as long as you have a spare room. It's the best thing you could do is get a greenhouse, honestly, with a good light, which I already showed the lighting system that I have. That's what I'm going to deal with. Start now. I'm going to be doing things in front of my window and putting them when they're too big and they can't go outside. They'll be in my greenhouse. Yeah. Wish I had watched the whole thing. Well, David, you can always watch the whole thing, buddy. You can always rewatch it. You don't have to be here to rewatch it. You can rewatch it and leave your notes, anything you want, and I can see the comments after. I've said that all the time. I appreciate anybody that misses my live stream and you're interested in watching it. They're right in the front of my channel for you to watch. Leave a comment, and I will get back to you. I've been really good about looking at my comments. And, yeah, anything you want, you can rewatch any of them. Leave a comment. I'll say I acknowledged you, at least that you left a comment. Okay, I'll start collecting rainwater. Well, you need to pay attention there. I think you should go watch the whole thing and you understand all the systems we're talking about. I think it's a really good thing to collect rainwater. I do. And we talked about from mosquitoes to all kinds of stuff. There is issues with them, but, you know, for short term, it's good for watering your plants. Yeah, there's different ways to do it. Some areas in the states are allowed, but most aren't. Okay. A war tide. So, I am stuck here for words of, I just liked it. I enjoyed today's live stream. That's why when I really enjoy it, you can see me throwing pictures out, me going on and on about what I'm seeing. I truly, the stuff I'm talking to you today about is I want to do it for myself too. I want to, even if I have just a rain barrel off, you know, the eaves troughs, I really do want to work on that. It's roll tide. What are we talking about when we say roll tide? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. And after I leave, I hope you have a great one. Continue on. I'll be rocking here. I'm actually doing some cooking, and I'm doing some decorating, and I'm doing some videos, editing some videos after I get off of here. Yeah, because I'm planning on releasing a video every Friday now for the next few weeks. I already have 3 stored in here, and so every Friday I want to release a video out on the stuff I've been doing lately on my garden, and showing you how to grow and whatever. All the stuff I've stored on my computer that I haven't finished editing. I'm cleaning up my computer. I'm cleaning up all the videos I've stored, editing them, putting them out every Friday, and then I'm going to start editing the vacation videos. And there's a couple cool ones with interviews on them. Like I said, at the Aviation Museum. Where else did I go? I'm trying to think of this place that's an island off of British Columbia, Vancouver. Kind of a fun place if you ever go there for a vacation. This is a place to see. It's really a lot of fun. I used alfalfa. I used alfalfa hay bundles and mesh in the rain system. I had to keep algae from growing. Roll Tide is what Alabama football fans say. War Eagles for the Auburn fans. Oh, okay. Don't know much about that. Oh, I know I should tease to see. Kathleen, are you still there? Are you hanging in? How's your internet system going there, Kathleen? And Velvet, how's the family? Now it's time to discuss all kinds of a little more personal thing. I hope your family's good too, MT. David, I think you're gone, Dave. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, and David Rice, you should rewatch the live stream to see what we were talking about today. I think the subject was pretty interesting. And if there's any other subjects to do with gardening issues, please give me a hint of all that. All good, yeah? Is there any kind of subject that you guys could tell me, yeah, doing well, way better than before? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I have a list of things that I've discussed, and I put lists down. If you guys have any good subject to talk about, I always like starting my live stream like that. So let me tell you, I've already talked about winter gardening. That's already done. I have talked about fertilizers. That's done. I have grow lights done. I didn't touch hydroponics because that one to me is a little hard to do. But I might. Growing milkweed I've touched, but I'll probably bring some of these subjects back. How to reserve water, rainwater is clicked off my thing to talk about. And then there's another subject called self-reliance, growing your own food, homesteading, purifying water, which kind of touches today on that. Yeah, So if there's something else that you find would be incredible to talk about, please jump up there and tell me. I got little notes here. I was trying to even write notes on what I want to grow next year too, to be organized. That's what I'm going to say. So, well, I'm sorry to hear that, David. That's, yeah, we all get affected by different things like that. So I'm very sorry to hear that, buddy. But I am not leaving you guys not depressed. This was a good live stream. And here you go, David. This is for you. You sing it out loud to everybody. We are not leaving this channel all sad and depressed. Not if I have my way. It's all got to be more learning and positivity. And no sad and depressed for everybody leaving my channel ever. Ever again. But I am very sorry for things that happen in your life. And there's nothing I can do about it except send you love and God's blessings. That's what I'll say on that. Take care, Velvet. You have a good day, too. I'm here for another 10 minutes here if there's something special you want to talk about. Or, like I said, if you got any ideas that would interest you on my channel, talking about gardening. Let's see. I'm trying to check all my notes here to see if I got it all cleaned out. Nope, that's no good. Little discussions here. Nope. I think I'm caught up on all the notes that people have ever given me to what I could discuss. Hey, that's all right. Better late than never. I'm on for a few more minutes. We were talking about, you know, how to reserve rainwater, and we did that for about an hour, and now we're kind of like mellowing down, I guess, and talking about everybody coming in and, you know, just wishing everybody a fantastic day like you. Don't work too hard. Lisa, don't worry. Like I said, everybody's welcome no matter what. Better late than never. We're good. All positivity leaving my channel and coming to visit me. Nothing negative at all. I think I want to do a subject on central community, like community gardens. How to kind of set that up might be a good subject for later. So how about you, Passion? You got any ideas of what we could talk about that would be interesting in the garden field? Paul, hello, guys. Welcome, Paul. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I don't know if Velvet left there, but Velvet, did you leave already? Because we got people coming in, coming out. We got Lisa. Good, how are you? I'm good, I'm good. We're just talking about, like I said, how to reserve rainwater. Like I said, my channel's about, you know, I always have some kind of subject to kind of get into with gardening and then talk about different things after that. But it's hard to figure out. Sometimes I need people's help to see what would be interesting to talk about and learn. So if there's any ideas, like I said, at any point in time you want to talk about different things to do with my channel, please, I'm going to write it down and we'll talk about it later. Oh, Lisa, I'm just trying to come up with ideas to talk about with the garden stuff. I have done These are my notes that people have given to me before or I wrote down, and I'm checking the list off of what I've talked about winter gardening. We have talked about fertilizers, but I'll probably do that next year again. We have talked about grow lights, and actually there was a note that says pollinators for gardens. So that's one I didn't really touch too much. There's another way of gardening is lasagna gardening, which I want to touch about. Growing milkweed, I've talked about, and I will do it again in the new year. How to reserve rainwater, done, which includes in-ground storage for vegetables. I'm not sure what I got there. It looks like I got all my notes done. There's very little. So I'm trying to come up with some other plans to talk about. That's what I'm going to say. I even went into, I've talked to many things, and I want to elaborate in some of the things more that I've talked about through this year and the next year, getting ready for our gardens and everything. And I really think another thing I like to do is I'm going to start planning come January. I think it's a good idea if you're going to have a garden. I've said it a couple times to plan, like you basically do a draft of your yard and where you're going to plant things, and you have that set up ahead. So and you'll have your seeds ready, everything ready for next year. You could do seed saving some more. Oh, thanks, Dave. All right, we'll start a new list. Today is October 6th, and I'm going to put saving seeds. Okay, I did do a lot of saving seeds already. I don't know if I can find any more to actually do real live videos on it. I have done, because I've collected most of my seeds now, so there's not a lot to do on that part, but that I have done that. I think I did 3 where to find them. But we'll see what I can come up with about saving seeds, because it is kind of almost too late. My seeds are all done. I don't have much to save anymore. That's kind of a subject in a little earlier than October. But good. It's a good idea. I will keep that on, Dave, on the... So are you on the go, David? What are you doing? Are you working right now and you're in your truck driving, Dave? Whew. How about, what do you guys got to do today? Anything special? After I get off of here, what are you guys doing? I was discussing what I got to do. I love kind of planning what I'm going to do ahead. I don't always finish everything, but I get at least half of the stuff done that I plan in my head. Same with like planning a garden. It seems to me that sometimes for me, it's better. You're driving between jobs? Oh, cool. So sometimes the same way as you're going to do a plan for how to set up your garden, I do the same thing on a daily routine. I actually do that. I go, okay, so when I get off of here, I already put that in. I'm going to live stream today. After I get off of here, I got a couple cooking recipes I got to do. I got to do some videotaping. I have to do a craft project. I have to edit and get all my videos done, which I have a lot to do on my computers. I have it on 2 computers, all the stuff that I want to turn into videos. And so far, I'm happy to say I got 3 of them. One's coming out Friday, and then the following Friday, and then the following Friday. And as many as I get them done, every Friday, I'm going to release them on Fridays, right in a row. Dave, what do you think about, how about, I think you might have saw it. I'm not sure if you saw the last video I did on public gardens. Well, good for you, David. He said he's been lurking. Hello, David. How are you doing? Anyway, what do you think about the gardens? What do you think about public gardens, David? Dave, do you like that idea? I definitely want to deal with that next year and talk about it. And if anybody could do it in their area, it would be really cool. I know that, I don't know if Kathleen's still here, but she was talking about one of the persons that has a sign and says, I forget what it was, take what you can, like it's a garden that he did and lets everybody help themselves. And then you help others by, if you take some stuff, pay it forward to somebody else. Something like that, which I thought was a really nice thing. That would be a garden interview I'd like to do. Well, David, that's true. You should do what makes you happy. Many things make me happy, David. You should take your own advice. You should do something that makes you happy too, David. It's a good one. It's a very good advice, and take it for yourself too. Do things that make you happy. Did you see my invitation to garden video? Did you see my invitation to? No, I don't. I thought I was all caught up on your videos, Dave. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. I think I'm all caught up, so I don't quite understand that. But I think it's a good idea, David. I really do, and I hope I get you motivated to do a little bit of gardening, David. Not only you're my friend, I'm trying to look out for you and try to make you laugh and do whatever. Speaking of that, let's jump into something a little crazy here, David. Let me give you this one. I gotta do it, guys. Just, these are my friends. They don't all garden, but they are my friends that come on a regular basis. And there you go, David. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome back there, King. How are you? That one's for you there. Welcome back, King English. King English, just a quick question if you're still listening to me. How to reserve rainwater? Do you reserve rainwater where you are? That's what I want to know, you guys. You guys, whoever's involved with the garden side of this, are you already saving rainwater is what I'm asking. And as far as for you, David, and all of you that come for some humor and everything like that, don't worry about it. I will be bringing some humor to you guys, especially when it comes to Sillyville and cheering you up at Christmas time. My camera's working. I'm so excited. And MT, if you can hear me, I am so super stoked that my computer, the one that the camera and the sound works really good, I'm on it right now. And the camera, ever since I went to the Baca studio and fiddled with it so I could OBS through it, now my camera's working and I actually can do some camera live stream. So I will be hooking that up. I'm going to be able to talk with you guys and have some fun on Sillyville. You never harvest rainwater? Are you tempted to do that in the future there, King? That's what I'm going to ask you. Are you tempted to do that? I'm stoked, though. I think it's ever since I did the studio, my camera worked well. It was stuck on the back of YouTube. My camera wasn't working right. And now it's working. I practiced with it last night. And it really worked good, so I'm thrilled to death. So I'm setting that up for, MT, whoever's been to Sillyville, that's not for all the garden channels. I know you guys are going to think that I'm a little off a little bit when I start doing Sillyville stuff, and it won't be related to gardening or my channel, but I do notice that people really enjoyed it, and at times where it's very stressful at Christmas time and no one has a place to go, they can always come here and have a good laugh with me being silly on this Sillyville stuff. So I'm going to do it. I know people enjoyed it. I was watching how many people was with me, so I know I need to do it because it's fun. Yeah, I'm proud of myself, MT. Sometimes, I'm not always proud of myself, but I'm proud particularly of how I accidentally fixed my computer myself. I was excited about it because I was getting so frustrated in trying to bring it to Best Buy and trying to get them to fix my camera on this. And to do it myself, it made me feel pretty good that I got it fixed. You guys have to understand that I do live stream a lot. And a lot of times, sometimes I open up my camera and I can't, when your camera's not opening up, it's really frustrating to try to set up a live stream. I use my other computer. There's no sound. The sound is terrible on it. This one, at least, I can move around and you guys can hear me no matter where I go. So this is like a big excitement for me. Anyways, I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but when it's kind of like when there's things that frustrate you and you finally figure it out, how it makes you feel really good. Good energy because you figured it out yourself. So that's what I'm going to say about that. And I'm going to repeat it. What are you guys doing after I get up? Yep. I'm going to repeat that. What are you guys doing? Memty, I think, said what he's doing. What are you guys doing after my live stream? Are you motivated to get going and doing something exciting? I mean, clean up your garden. Get out and do some stuff outside. Oh, yeah. One time my wife, she collected some for making some remedy. Oh, and did it work? Home remedies, that's another thing. Oh my goodness, home remedies are cool. I never thought about that. Maybe I should put that down there. Home remedies that you use herbs for. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put something like home remedies using herbs. I think that's a good idea. It's 2:48 a.m. nearly breakfast time. Oh, is that right? So you're about to go eat, Paul, after I get off here is what you're telling me. What about you? Hey, Dwayne, how's it going? Welcome. How you feeling? I don't want to run off when I get some new people here. So I'm not going to run out the door quite yet, but I'll hang in there for the next 25 minutes gives me 2 hours, and so I don't want to leave being rude to you guys. You came in to see me, and I'm going to hang in there for a little bit, about 25 minutes more. You're eating crackers now? Oh, cool. Dwayne, what about you in the garden world? Do you collect rainwater? That's what I was talking about today. Oh, after this you're going to sleep? Well, sweet dreams, and I hope you have a great sleep there, King. Yeah, I'm on my... I don't know if I told you that. Yeah, I wasn't here yesterday, but the day before I was talking about... I should have never did this. I had coffee... Some people can drink coffee and fall asleep. I did a bad mistake. I know better. Drinking coffee at about 7, 8 o'clock. And you don't collect rainwater? Maybe I could talk you into it, Dwayne. It would be a good thing for your garden if you do a garden. It's 11 o'clock here. Oh, 11 o'clock at night, yeah. Anyways, I drank the coffee about 7, 8 o'clock at night, and I did not sleep. And I did a special live stream that I like doing. I come on here, and I do the midnight late stream, so I could not sleep. I kept rolling in bed, and what do? I come on here at 4 in the morning. I did a live stream at 4 in the morning. So I'm hoping to... I don't really want... No offense, I like keeping people company at night, but sometimes I would just prefer sleeping all night and not doing a live stream. But... you can find me here, guys. Not all the time, but occasionally I will pop on here in the middle of 2, 3, 4 in the morning to say, who's out there, anybody out there, and start chatting away about everything. And I get kind of giddy, and put goofy stuff out there. It really isn't educational to my channel or anything to do with gardening, but I tried. The other day I did it. I was laughing when I thought about what I was doing. I took a picture, and it was a fall picture, and then I kind of thought of pumpkins, and so the subject was all about pumpkins, which the health of pumpkins, the benefits, and which led me to all kind of fun stuff. It made me laugh. I was making people hungry, so I was talking about food and recipes with pumpkin recipes, and then I went to GIF where the pumpkins are moving and saying Happy Halloween, and anything to amuse myself and try to get tired at night. You should have been there. The two Davids, you want some fun stuff. You should have hung out with me. When I'm up early in the morning, I do some kind of weird stuff just to amuse myself and others. That's what I'm going to say. It's raining right now? Go collect that rainwater right now. He says, I kind of collect rainwater in a leak in the ceiling fan in the bathroom. Oh my God, that's dangerous. Paul, you could get electrocuted. If the rainwater's leaking through your fan, electrical stuff. Oh my goodness, you need to repair that, buddy. That's a little dangerous, bud. A little dangerous for you. I had that too. That was scary. I find it very scary when water's dripping through the electrical part of a light bulb. Yeah. Were you there with my? You were there with my. Look at now. People are coming in. 14 people and the 16 likes. Thank you very much. It's hilarious, Sonia. Now I got people coming back and hanging with me. But anyways, I do get kind of funky there, eh? Yeah, and then it gets fun in the wee hours. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. I just put whatever's on my plate into humor myself. So if you ever rewatch those live streams, you might think it's either funny or weird, but it's probably not normally about gardening. Or I try to put it to gardening. Lisa, well, be safe. Take care of those animals. And hey, before you leave, Lisa, how's the little babies going? How's your little 15 baby hamsters? Please tell me they're all still alive, well, and doing good with your little babies. Mama, Lisa, Passion Journey. Oh, you forgot to hit the like. Thank you. It's okay, Paul. Maybe you guys can get me to 20, 21. Anybody? 20. Going once, going twice. Give me 20 likes, and then I can go 21. Anyone? I was on your live stream when you can't sleep. Remember, Cheeky? Oh, you were? That's right. Oh, yeah. Well, no, I don't remember because some of these live streams, David, when I wake up is a blur the next day. Thank you. I got 19 now. Do I hear 20? 20? Come on, 20. I need 21. They are still great. They are getting traces of it. Oh, cool. Well, you got to refilm the babies. Show us step by step before you have to give them up for adoptions or whatever. Film them again there, Passion. I think I'd love to see that. Oh, you gave me a big... Oh, 21. Yay! David, did you just jump in? Just sent my 1+. Thanks, David. 21. Should I go 22? Anyone? 22. I feel like an auctioneer. I saw... wait a minute. They are still great. I'm glad about that. We want to welcome Mariska. Hello, Mariska. Welcome. It's great seeing you again. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Thanks for the like plus, David Rice. Big like says King. Thank you, Passion. Again, I saw your babies. She needs to update on. They're really cute. They're like. It's kind of like seeing something that's really ugly looking but really cute. That's the best way I can say. There's lots of things that are that way. They look ugly but cute. And seeing a bunch of tiny little things that got no, they look cute, weird and cute in a good way. What do we got? I saw Nick starting a new channel where he takes short excerpts from the live streams, comes into a video. Oh yeah, who is that? I saw Nick Nimmin started a new channel where he takes short excerpts from live streams and come on. Yeah, you can do that. They have a program set in, I think. Like when I get this live stream done, Dave, it gives me an option to edit the live stream. I might one day get into that, but I don't want to really do it quite yet, but it's not a bad idea. Where I can minimize all the main stuff that I spoke about and just put the main topic and cut it down where the whole live stream. I could wrap it up in maybe 15 minutes or something. Like this part, the part that I'm talking to you after, I could take it all out. I could just take some of the beginning and edit it to just the main topic that I was talking about. Yeah, which is cool. It's maybe something later on to try. I'm not really interested yet, focused on that, but otherwise, Dave, I think that's a good idea. Very good idea. Yeah, you guys. So if you don't know each other, please get to know each other. As I'm still on the air, you can, Sonia meet David, David meet Sonia, Passion, David 2010, Dave, Organic Garden in North Carolina is Dave. So he's my garden friend. Me and him talk gardens, and he is very much into the garden side of this. I'm going to say that, Dave. You're very passionate about gardening, and so am I. I mean, I have people that are not totally in the garden field, but if I could teach them to do gardening and they can join in, that'd be fun. I've done my job, but me and Dave, oops, it blinked off. Hopefully I'm still connected here. Me and Dave is really passionate about gardening. What do you mean? Live chat won't be there. The only thing I don't like about it once you edit. Oh, so you don't like it? The only thing I don't like about it once you edit, the live chat won't be there. Oh, okay. So you get rid of it. That's interesting. That's a good one to know. The minute you edit a live stream, then the original live stream becomes non-existent, is what he's saying. Okay. It was good to see you again. Finally, I got to step out to a job. Oh, cool. All right. Dave, be safe. God bless, and have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. I'm hearing that a troll flashing himself yesterday. She couldn't work out how to edit it out, so she deleted the whole live stream. Yeah, I understand that part. Totally. I've done it myself there. I have done it myself, Paul, where I had to shut down and get rid of the whole live stream because a troll did that. Yeah. If you edit the live chat, reply is gone. Well, I guess you would only want to do it if let's just say it was all nonsense, the other stuff empty, and you strictly can narrow it down to a really good point of a live stream. It's worth doing that. I mean, if I go on and on for 3 hours and talked about nothing, but in the very beginning of my live stream for a half an hour, I got into a really good subject, it's worth editing as far as I'm concerned. I think. Oh my goodness. Hello. Stefan, how are you doing? Welcome back. Mariska. It's good seeing you guys. Mariska, did you do any gardening this year? What city are you talking from? Are you talking about Meeking, or who are we talking about? Yeah, I think it's very useful. I think the system's very good. That's great. How's Germany? Stefan, I missed you. And like I always say that you can catch me both places there, Stephen, because I know I have done live streams. I go to the other channel and the crafting side of it, so you're always welcome there, buddy. I'm still working on the diamond painting side of this. I was on yesterday. And this one's gardening and whatever we decide to chat. Mariska, it's nice to see you back too. You guys, I'm happy to see you any place you want to be. I've always said that. But if you want to come in and talk to me on the crafting side of it, because I know you're crafters, then you are welcome to both channels anytime you want. Anytime, because I think Mariska was met through a crafting channel too, and for sure Stephen likes doing diamond painting. So Germany is good. Everything's well in Germany. So I'm working hard on both places to try to improve it. The other place, I'm actually doing a lot of cooking videos, and I'm gonna do 52 cooking videos to release throughout for the next year. Every week I want a new cooking video to be out. So I'm working hard on the other channel. My main city we're talking about is Windsor, Ontario, Canada, King. That is the city, Windsor, Ontario. I even threw up some pictures one night of the waterfront from where I live. That's where I do it. So anyways, yeah. Like I said, I'll be 52 videos I'm working hard on. I got lots to do. Yep, Ontario. Do you love Ontario, Mariska? Mariska, where are you from, though? You're not from Ontario. Where are you? I forgot where I met you, Mariska. Stefan is from Germany. And where are you? You're not Canadian, are you, Mariska? I can't remember. It's been a while, and I don't remember where you're from. And anybody new want to meet Steven or Mariska, or all of you guys don't know each other, please get to know each other. Well, I live in Montreal, but I want to go to Ontario. Oh, do you? Yeah. Well, you're from the Netherlands. I'm in the Netherlands. Okay. Well, I lived in Montreal, but I want to go to Ontario. Oh, okay. So you want to go to Ontario? The Netherlands is great. We just have somebody else from the Netherlands. I don't know if he's still in. Into, are you out there? Into is one of the channels that come to me from the Netherlands. And he's coming all the time. He comes in. He was in already earlier. Oh, I thought it was Germany. He said not Germany. You're the Netherlands. I got it mixed up. I'm sorry, Stefan. Sorry about that. So we got Mariska from the Netherlands, and we got Stefan from the Netherlands, and we have Intos from the Netherlands. Sorry about that, buddy. I apologize. Trying to remember all these countries is hard for me to remember everything, but I'm trying. So yeah, I like to see you back, Stefan, more often. Especially, come on and chat with us with the diamond painting stuff. I miss you. I miss you on the other channel, your company. When you're giving me advice on diamond painting and stuff like that, I love having you. It was fun. No, I know Germany's a different country. Absolutely. I definitely know the Netherlands. I have neighbors that came from the Netherlands, moved here, and then moved back. I actually have done meals on the Netherlands, and cooked that kind of food before too. So I'm not an expert on the Netherlands, but you're talking about, and if I went in the field of flowers, how about tulip bulbs are from Holland? So that's another thing. Actually, I didn't even touch that part that excites me to do. I actually want to force tulip bulbs and force flowers in the wintertime. I have cooked, it's not identical, but I have made things that's considered from the Netherlands, like Holland region. Yes, a little bit. I mean, yeah, they definitely are from the Netherlands. Tulip bulbs, yes. Tulips are number one, big thing of, and I want to, actually I didn't get any. I wonder if I get access to them in the wintertime. It's hard to find tulip bulbs now, but I do want to force some tulip bulbs. They're beautiful in the wintertime. They're being donated on yearly basis to Canada, the tulips. Oh, that's cool. They're beautiful flowers, and I pulled some out and they didn't regrow in my house, but I'm going to get some bulbs and do something with it. I want to force some that in the wintertime will be cool. Black tulips. I haven't seen black tulips before, Stefan, but I would like to. I would like to do the bulbs and like I said, force them. A lot of people don't even know what forcing bulbs are at all, and that's a whole process in itself. And I don't want to get into until I do it, and then I'm going to videotape it and then talk about it. I want to do that. That's funny. I went to the gardens in Montreal, tulips. I thought I was crazy. I seen too many tulips in my life. That's hilarious. I bet. But it's beautiful to see it though, Mariska. Tulips are beautiful to see for sure. I think they're gorgeous. And actually they come at a time where, like when you see tulips, and like I said, if I can force them in the wintertime, that fresh flower is gorgeous in the wintertime to see tulips. Oh, yeah? They're known for, you want to know something funny? Tulips actually come from Turkey, not Netherlands. That's funny because it's all known to come out of Netherlands. Nothing mentioned about Turkey. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I find that very funny, actually. You stole the bulbs. How dare you guys. Same with, you want to know something funny? I could do the same thing as with Christopher Columbus and stuff that we think... actually pasta and all that are Italian, right? But if you go back into the history, it's actually from China. A lot of stuff is from a different country that you think you think the pasta and all that side originated from Italy, and it came from China. Oh, you're not losers, Mariska. No, honey. No, no, no. You're good. I hope you never feel like a loser. Oh, that's pretty. Look at all the tulips you put on there. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, many, many things. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Yeah, that's not it's China. Yeah, there's many things that we're raised in thinking it originated at a certain place, and you find out if you go with the history, it's totally a different country where it came from. It's kind of fun doing that. Like I said, just different items. There's just different things that different countries have claimed over, and through the years, if you go back and research it, it's not from the original country. Also, cows are from Poland, not Netherlands. So the cows originate. Well, everything originates, even in Canada and the U.S., all over the place. There's things that originate from somewhere else, and then we kind of like, it becomes our own to our country. I think everybody does that. I don't think the Netherlands are the only country that has done that before, for sure. All kinds of countries. They're going to show the black and white cow, yeah. So what do you guys, I got about 6 more minutes for my live stream. You guys, I want to tell you, the ones that don't come on a regular basis, if you're not doing anything, I don't come every day, or I do, but if you want to see me, I come on at 10. I start my live stream between 10 and 11 Eastern Standard Time. So just check back if I'm on. Like yesterday, I didn't do a live stream, but the day before I did a live stream. But I really like staying within my time. If I'm going to be here, I go from 10 to 11 Eastern Standard. And if I'm wide awake at night and I can't sleep, which is rare, I don't do it very often, I will be on here at 3, 4, 5 in the morning, whatever, whenever I can't sleep. Like Dutch donuts, they're from France. Oh, is that right? The original Dutch recipe from donuts is from France. However, there's stuff that the Netherlands are, you know what? There's, I believe, because I found a Holland recipe that was meatloaf. So this was, they have called, I don't know if you know this, guys, but in the U.S., it's called Holland, Michigan. And I went there for a trip several years ago because I was planning a meal to do that was kind of Holland, the Netherlands. And so I got little shoes and just little things to set up to give as a gift away. And the recipes came from Holland, Michigan, which I'm thinking these recipes would have been originally from the Netherlands. I hope so anyways. That's my research on it. So that they have Holland, Michigan. Did you guys know that, Mariska? Stefan, that they have a Holland, Michigan in the U.S.? And it's a lot of people from the Netherlands that live there. They have little shops there, and bakeries, and little ornaments that are sold that come from the Netherlands, or probably made in China, but everything's made in China. But the little glass shoes that are originally the wooden shoes that are from the Netherlands. No, it's not Holland. Well, I did a recipe that it came from a Holland cookbook. So I had got the idea that it was Holland stuff. So I might be off a little bit of the stuff I cooked that's from the Netherlands, but it was like I said, I got a cookbook that says from Holland. It was Holland Dutch recipes. That's what it was. It was Dutch recipes, like a Dutch bread recipe, stuff like that. What would you say though? What is the original stuff that you cook in Holland, you guys? There's 2 of you on a regular basis. What would you say that you guys would eat? Maybe sour meat. It was a recipe of meatloaf, and actually you put boiled eggs in the center of it. And no, actually, I think I added that. That's my own touch. I saw it before. Zolt, Borenkool, Zolt. Yeah, I don't know what those are. I never heard of those. But there's a meatloaf recipe that it's actually quite good that I've made. And it kind of looks cool when you slice it. You put boiled eggs in the center of it. And then when you slice it, you have the meat, and then you also see the design of the eggs inside the meatloaf. That's typical Dutch. Oh, yeah? I have to look these boring cool. You'll have to talk to me when I'm on the other channel and you guys come visit. We'll talk more about the cooking side of this on my other channel. But it was cool. You're always welcome. Like I said, everybody's welcome wherever they want to be, and it's kind of a cool conversation. And I kind of like throwing it back to the garden side of this channel, which we're talking about. Collecting rainwater was the start of my channel for today, this live stream. But I do touch food. I touch food no matter what, because I think about this. Gardening is growing food. You're growing different things, and you're taking that food and turning it into food recipes, so it still connects to gardening is food. That's what I'll say on that, and I'm sticking with it. It's awesome. It says, so I got to tell you, 10 people are still listening to me. Thank you very much. My likes are 21 likes. Thank you very much. MT, if you're still listening to me, can you tell me something about this? When I look at the studio, it says 10 current viewers. The rate chat is 2, so that means it's a slower rate. Nobody's typing. And the playbacks are 100. What is a playback? Hi, Susan Doll. How you doing? Asperger's typical Dutch. Asperger's. You're going to have to remind me when I'm on the other channel, Stephen. I hope you come and visit me. And I talk food and you tell me these Holland or Dutch recipes. How's it going, doll? Thank you for the 22 thumbs up. And I'm getting off very shortly, though, guys. That's what I'm going to say. I've been on for almost 2 hours. And I'm waiting for MT. See, now it says currently... I'm trying to understand the studio part of this when I live stream. Yeah, they can, definitely. People can rewind the video playback. You're welcome, King. They can. After I get this aired, guys, if you want to know truly what I was talking about to do with collecting rainwater and all that, then you can rewatch this. And I have said this before, if you can't make to my live stream and you're interested, no problem, Stefan. If you can't make it to my live stream, you want to rewatch it, that's fantastic. And leave a comment, and I will get back to you, because I've been very good about lately going to my comments. Hi, Christian. Welcome. Thank you for the 22. I've been very good about comments. That you go and say, I rewatched your video, and then I'm going to tell you thank you very much or something. I'll leave you a comment, because I do appreciate when people can't come to my live streams. It helps me out you rewatching it, so thank you. Oh, they can while you're still live. Yeah, I guess they could go back. Yep, you're right. Hi-ho. Or Mr. Paul. They could definitely, if you missed a point, you want to know what we're talking about, you can actually run the bottom part of the section underneath the screen, and you can do the replay as I am live streaming. Yes, absolutely. So, guys, without further ado... I am saying good adios, goodbye, bless you, God bless you. Be safe until the next time, and maybe tomorrow, maybe not, but I'll come on between 10 and 11 Eastern Standard Time, or if I don't wake up or I can't sleep. So, guys, thank you for coming. And it's great seeing the ones that haven't been here for a while. You're always welcome back whenever. I missed all of you guys. Thank you. Susan Doll. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure, Christian. You guys have a fantastic day, guys. Thank you. 23 likes. I'm leaving with 23 likes. I was doing like that. Ooh, do I hear 24? Do I hear 24? Anyways, thanks, guys. Peace, love, harmony. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.